in the case of a murdered pregnant teenager in Jacksonville.
Ayanna Sawyer disappeared in December 2018. Her uncle, Jonathan Quillis, is on trial for her murder, even though her body was never found.
A few moments later.
We, the jury, find Jonathan Quillis should be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit y'all another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all are having a very great week also. My day is going absolutely magnificent. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have an update to a story I did roughly almost 5 years ago out of Florida by way of Jacksonville. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Florida. Everybody inside of the great city of Jacksonville. Now, before I start this story, I want to send my condolences out, number one, to the victim, Miss Ayanna Sawyer, and also to her family, because easily this could have been avoided if we had more vigilant people on deck, on hand, able to notice the signs, because there were signs there the whole damn time before this killing even took place. Now, I want to ask you all a question for those who have been following the trial of Jonathan Quillis and also Ayanna Sawyer. Do you think the life sentence verdict was appropriate, or should Jonathan Quillis have got the death penalty? In my opinion, I know some people don't believe in the death penalty, but I do. I believe in an eye for an eye. That's why, you know what I'm saying? When you do people wrong, you should get it back. But I truly believe that Jonathan Quillis should have got the death penalty, because as you will hear some of these details, and as for those who has already followed this trial, it was really heart-wrenching how he did this young 16-year-old girl. And not only did he have sex with the 16-year-old girl, Ayanna Sawyer, but also her sister, while their auntie was at work. Now, what happened, Jonathan Quillis was married to Ayanna Sawyer auntie, and the auntie was a truck driver. And you know one thing about these truck drivers, for those who drive trucks, you be gone for periods of time out the month, maybe a week or two, sometimes for a whole month. So Jonathan Quillis' wife was on the road. She was an on-the-road trucker, and she was gone for weeks at a time. So that's when Ayanna Sawyer, the niece, would come over there and lay up with Jonathan Quillis, and also sometimes the sister. Now, what's even more appalling is the fact not only did he have sex with one of the nieces, but also the other niece, which happened to be Ayanna's sister. If that's not enough to make you want to slap somebody, I don't know what is. Now, this goes to show you what people would think about you. Now, imagine this. Imagine if you at work, whether you at work at the hospital or if you on the road just like Jonathan Quillis' ex-wife was. Now, picture you at work trying to do the right thing, trying to provide a living for your family, and the whole time your husband is at home knocking the boots with your nieces. But lo and behold, guess what? They always have a saying, what's done in the dark will come to the light. Now, upon one of those occasions or whatnot, Ayanna Sawyer happened to wind up pregnant. Yes, she was 5 months pregnant when she wound up missing and had people everywhere looking for Ayanna in South Florida and also all throughout the Jacksonville area. And as the story goes, Ayanna's body was taken to a landfill where she was ultimately dumped like trash. Now imagine that. Imagine a guy that you thinking that's going to be with you, that's telling you everything that you want to hear, and you thinking that you all going to have a future together, even though he is married to your auntie. Now he's telling you all these sweet nothings, because guess what? He was grooming this young 16-year-old girl the whole damn time, lying to her. And then the nerve of him to even go a step further and kill her. Why not just leave her alone? You know what I'm saying? You already did enough damage. You got the girl pregnant. Just leave her alone. And she was telling the family that the baby daddy was named Jose. She never said his name or anything like that. So it wasn't like she was trying to put him on blast, even though the whole situation was wrong. Now, I'm going to say this also. It was signs there the whole time, like I told you in the beginning of the video. Not only did the grandmother testify that she had seen some inappropriate things, but also another family member, as you all will hear right now.
It wasn't just a hug. If I hugged my children, it's one way. If I hugged my husband.
You said that on direct examination, you didn't like the way he looked at her.
Yes.
And you described that as, you know, hey, I know what a man looks like, looks at a woman like, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But my question to them is, when you're seeing these inappropriate actions, why do you all not say something? Why did nobody check Jonathan Quillis' butt? That's what I want to know right there. Because maybe some of this could have been prevented. But I'm going to tell you this right here. You know, it's strange how I do these videos. And out of mostly all these videos, 90% of the people that are killed is about people that know them or that is friends with them. You know what I'm saying? Rarely do a stranger just end up killing these people. And as in the case of Ayanna Sawyer, her body still has not been found. Not only did he take her life, but he also took the unborn child life that she was carrying, shot her in the chest, and discarded her like a piece of trash. And then the nerve of his defense attorney, which I know that's a lawyer job to defend their clients, but the lawyer was in the courtroom going hard on every damn body that was coming up on the witness stand, you know what I'm saying, doing cross-examination, like they was the one that had killed Ayanna. But anyway, Jonathan Quillis has been sentenced to life without the possibility of parole, even though I wish, yes, and I hate to use that word wish, But I wish he would have got the death penalty. And also, maybe if they start sentencing these people to death quicker, guess what? A lot of this killing would stop because, number one, these people sit up here and kill people and you throw them in prison for life. You get what I'm saying? So what incentive they have other than the fact, well, look here, I'm going to go lay down, get 3 hots in a cot. I'm going to get 3 meals a day. Guess what? Ain't a roof over my head, a TV, and maybe I may not be free, but at least I'm alive. So maybe if they change the law, guess what? They will prevent some of these killings, even though you won't prevent all of them. But at the same time, if you know you're going to kill somebody Monday and we have proof that you killed that person and it was a self-defense, you should be at least dead by Wednesday. Guess what? And I guarantee you, the crime rate will drop at least 80%. But anyway, we'll break the rest down as I read a snippet from this story. I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story, and I am going to give my opinion, all of it. Surely, as we go, Jonathan Quillis, spared the death penalty, will get life in prison for pregnant niece murder. A sad damn situation. You get what I'm saying? Talk about keeping it in the family. Anyway, now a Florida jury deliberated for a little more than an hour before deciding not to sentence a man to the death penalty after he was convicted of murdering his pregnant 16-year-old niece. A damn shame. You get what I'm saying? And from what I heard, Miss Iyanla Sawyer was about to graduate high school and everything early, had a scholarship, had a whole future set out for her. And guess what? The devil wasn't having that. And the devil is not Satan that lives below the ground or anything like that, which is imaginary. No, the devil lives in these people. These people that's walking around that we seeing, those are the real devil. Look at Jonathan's face and tell me what you see right now. And what make it even so sad when I was watching the courtroom footage or whatnot, you know, at first, he was kind of timid. At first, he was nervous. You feel me? I guess the lawyer must have worked some stuff out with the district attorney and the judge and all that. But at first, he was nervous, like he was damn near about to cry, shaking sometimes in court. But guess what, though? The more the trial went on, guess what? The looser he got. And all of a sudden, you see him smiling now. Look at him. Smile like an old damn chess cat. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, let's continue. Now, Jonathan Quillis, 38 years old, looking every bit. I don't give a damn about hurting nobody. Yes, I'm going to keep it in the family, Trey. 58 in the face. Was accused in the presumed death of Iyanla Sawyer and her unborn child. Sawyer was last seen on December the 19th, 2018. Prosecutors said that day Sawyer left her high school and went to the Savage Yard where Jonathan Quillis worked at. She was 5 months pregnant and her remains have not been found. Investigators said Quillis was the father of Sawyer's child. Now imagine this. She left high school thinking that her and Jonathan was going to run away together and was going to live happily ever after, not knowing that the fact, number one, he is married to your auntie. You get what I'm saying? And also, he's a full-grown damn man, way older than you. So it goes to show you how much Jonathan Quillis was grooming this young girl. And also, not only to get her, but also get her sister. A sad damn shame. Now imagine that. Imagine you with somebody, you intimate, even though the whole relationship is wrong. You get what I'm saying? Imagine you intimate with somebody, and all of a sudden, you thinking that you often have this life together, and he done told you all these sweet nothings, which is nothing but lies any damn way. You thinking that you all going to live happily ever after, and you carrying his child, and he's saying that he's going to be there for you, even though he's stringing you along just like a cat with a mouse or whatnot. In a sad situation that he played with her, just like a cat played with a mouse. You get what I'm saying? Even though the cat know he's going to kill the mouse, guess what? The mouse don't know that. So the mouse just hang around, even though the mouse may have warnings, and we human beings are the same damn way. You get what I'm saying? So what we need to do is start making better choices. You get what I'm saying? Life is all about choices. The word for the day is make the right choice in life. You get what I'm saying? And parents, watch who you bring around your children, especially these damn men, even though some of these women are off the chain too. Now, look here. If you bring a man into your home, make sure you know that man. And truthfully, some of y'all may be saying right now, but Trey, you just may never really know a person, Trey. I agree with you totally. Sometimes people will fool you. Sometimes people wear masks even when it's not Halloween. I get all of that. But at the same time, you get what I'm saying? Use your spirit of discernment. Talk to God and ask God, is this right for you? You get what I'm saying? And if you get that feeling, that notion that no, it's not, get that person out your house. But anytime you see your boyfriend or your husband or whatnot hugged up with one of your family members who happen to be underage, you need to check that right then and there. And that's why I said in the beginning of the video that the ball was dropped multiple times in this whole situation because the grandmother seen him hugged up with Iyanla.
It wasn't just a hug. If I hug my children up, it's one way. If I hug my husband.
Because the grandmother seen him hugged up with Iyanla, embracing her or whatnot. And at the same time, you ever notice how you hug a friend? It's not going to be the same way that you're going to hug a lover, somebody that you're knocking the boots with, having sex with. It's a totally different type of hug. You feel me? So the family should have checked that right then. The grandmother should have said something to him, or when they told one of the male members of the family and checked that. Not saying that would have prevented her death, but guess what though? More could have been done in this whole damn situation. Anyway, let's go and close up. Now, the jury took less than an hour to convict Quillis on charges in the initial trial, and really 1 hour and 15 minutes in the penalty phase. So you would have thought they would have deliberated a little bit longer than that. You get what I'm saying? It's like they already knew that they was going to give him life without parole. So let me ask you all this, another question for people who are out there listening. Do you think the reason why he really got life without parole was the fact because they don't have a body, even though he did admit to a jailhouse snitch, as you all see, that he killed her? He admitted that he shot her in the chest, and admitted that he dumped her, and admitted how he did all this. And that wasn't good enough to show the jury and the judge, the court, that this was premeditated first-degree murder? I don't understand. How can you have a cold case? How can you have a case just like this that's flat out really handed to you, and you still don't deliver? I mean, you have a person confessing to premeditated murder. How you not get the death penalty? Just make me understand that. Anyway, let's continue. At Quillis' trial, which began September the 14th, multiple witnesses testified to the alleged relationship between the defendant and his niece. Sawyer's grandmother, like I told y'all in the beginning of the video, and I'm not going to say her name, testified that she saw them in a full embrace, as you all see right here, during Thanksgiving 2018. And that's when his ass supposed to got checked right then and there. You get what I'm saying? Should have just threw the whole pot of damn dressing on him. Should have threw the turkey on him. Matter of fact, no, keep the turkey. Throw that potato salad nobody don't eat on him. Throw all that on him. And then throw some B's on him. You get what I'm saying? And if you got that, throw some D's too. But on the real though, when the grandmother seen him doing this, she should have checked him right then and there. And guess what? Maybe some of this could have been prevented. But to sit there and turn a blind eye and don't say anything about it, and then the whole time her stomach's getting bigger and bigger, she's pregnant. You get what I'm saying? So if you see your granddaughter hugged up with your other daughter, husband, and the granddaughter is pregnant, showing a little bit, I mean, when you not think that maybe your granddaughter is pregnant by the guy that she's embracing right here, which happened to be your daughter's husband. You get me? More could have been done. Not saying that it would have saved Iana's life, because guess what? People going to do what they want to do, no matter if they're young or old. But at the same time, this was a clear case of grooming, and at the same time, he totally manipulated this girl until he killed her. A sad damn situation. Now, the story also says that Iana Sawyer's sister testified she witnessed inappropriate touching, kissing, and sexual encounters. She also reportedly claimed Quillis wanted Sawyer to get an abortion, and Iana wasn't trying to get a damn abortion. So, if you seen him touching her inappropriately, kissing on her, and sexual encounters, why wasn't his butt arrested way back then? You get what I'm saying? Why did the family keep this secret? And it's sad that this goes on a lot inside of the black community. You get what I'm saying? Where you have these people getting molested, who's getting taken advantage of or whatnot, and the family just turns a blind eye and don't say a damn thing about it. I mean, if you see something, say something. Now, anyway, this is where the jailhouse snitch come into play at right here. Prosecutor introduced wiretap conversation between the defendant and others in jail after he was charged with Iana's murder, as well as testimony from jailhouse informants who said Quillis confessed to them exactly what he done, as you all see. So once again, in closing, now that you all have seen some more of the evidence, do you think he should have got life in prison, or should Jonathan, sorry ass, have got the death penalty? And I'm going to tell you what I think once again, even though I already told you. I believe in my heart that he should have been put to death. You get what I'm saying? Today. You know what I'm saying? Forget life in prison. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. Sad situation. And I'm going to leave you all with this. Look here. If you have children, especially daughters, watch your daughters. Talk to your daughters. Talk to them every day. You get what I'm saying? Because the world's getting more and more crazy every day. And let them know if anything happened to you inappropriately, if somebody's touching you or kissing you or doing anything, it doesn't matter. Please let me know. Stop keeping secrets inside these families when y'all see something that's going on. Because guess what? One thing leads to another thing. So anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me and we can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed and have a great day. And thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for the love and support. And I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.